Well, good afternoon and good evening, race fans. We are back again for round 5 and 6. Oh dear, Splash going a bit sideways there. We are back for round 5 and 6 at Circuit de Barcelona for our RX Rotary Cup Challenge. Forgive my grumblings of the dog behind me. You may be able to hear her. There are fireworks outside. She's not a big fan of them. So if you hear me jump out my skin, it's because she's probably barked and scared the living bejesus out of me. Right. While we have got these guys waiting to start on qualifying, let's have a look at the current standings. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, after rounds 3 and 4, it's looking like this. Schauler is actually leading this championship so far in first place with 84 points. Not far behind him is McEwen with 78. McIntosh with 70 behind, Piper with 68, Katinas with 64, Adams with 52, New actually equaling with him on 52, but he's sort of got a, well, I think this is Proxy 6th as well, followed by his 8th position, Thompson in 44, Sharp 36, Theo DeGranis 26, Rooney 23, and then Ethan Graham at the back with 22. I'm only going to put that down to him being he must have missed or jumped out or something there. He's not normally that low down. But interesting thing is, Mr. Thompson's only 8th. Now he started off phenomenally, I remember, in round 1 and 2. So I don't know if he unfortunately missed last week or if it was just a bad turnout for him, but there we go. But everything is going to be looking at Rob Schauler in first position, and then we have McEwen. Now, according to McEwen, is a part-time driver, so we'll see what happens today. Usual format today, guys, is the usual qualifying for round 1, and then qualifying for round 4, and then the actual race for round 5 is the reverse order of, oh my days, it's just absolute carnage out there. Is the reverse order of race 1. So we are all just waiting for qualifying to complete. What's happening there? Apologies about that. Right. Everyone's just spinning around for the time being. So, unfortunately, I did not see what happened at Spa. I'm going to try and get hold of some material and do some commentary to it, so we get that at least filled in there. So, Ashley, if you want to send anything through, my good man, by all means, please do. I'm going to change over to my Barcelona statistics so I can see where people are everywhere. Adam, loving the old drifting there, Mr. Piper. Go on, son. Bet you can't do it. Bet you can't burn. Bet you can't do burnout. Don't know if you guys are old enough to remember that type of shenanigans when we were kids, hanging out in car parks and ragging it around and being told off by police. Way, the life of a ute, as they say nowadays. On board with Vector. Now, forgive me, some of the newer drivers don't know their full name, but oh my days! Oh, and he made it through with some style. Can he hold it? Oh, I'd say with some relative grace there. Vector doing some really good driving. Good to see some drivers from outside of the UK now participating. Obviously, we've got John T from the USA and now Vector from the Netherlands. How you doing, my man? How is everything over there? I don't know why I've gone all Dutchy. But there we go. Right, waiting for qualifying to begin. 8 seconds. And we are off. Here we go. So the magic number we want to be looking for, really, is the 152s. That is the number that most drivers seem to be getting. I have seen 1 or 2 crack a 151 during practice earlier, but I don't know how realistic that is. That's a wicked Need for Speed livery on that car by you, Mr. AXR Liam. That is absolute, yeah, you know what? A little bit of a semi going on there as he takes it out around the track, getting it all warmed up. Just behind him. Oh, it's not going to go in order, is it? As it never does when they come out for qualifying. So forgive me, it's just going to bounce me all over the track for the time being. On board with AXR Joker. or as we know him as Xavier McIntosh. Everyone's just keeping in the line here. Now, how long have we got for qualifying? I believe it is 5 minutes or 6 minutes. 5 minutes it must be. So we should get at least 2 to 3 qualifying laps here after we get our first out lap here out of the way. And so far so good. We're not getting bunching. And some of our guys, they get a bit hungry for the race. A little bit early. They may hamper and hinder their own qualifying by doing so, but it seems everyone's being quite clean here. Vector, for some reason, got attack mode on behind Evil, Liam New there. Ashley with the yellow, I want to say Bumblebee-esque 84. Oh, look at that drift around that corner there, dirty, dirty, down into the chicane. And around we go. Right, let's start off our qualifying with Chris Rooney, who seems to be in first here. John T using full advantage of that slip to try and get as much speed down to the end of this straight. And round Elf, now they don't want to hinder each other while doing so, so hopefully this won't happen. Really want to carry as much speed as he can. Just push a little wide round there as they go round Elf. A lot of people pushing a bit too wide there. This could be a trait with the RX7s here. Maybe they just need to slow down a bit, I'm not sure. The back end is very twitchy as they go up round through Renault. Forgive me. Why is my browser and everything going funky? I do apologise. There we go. Righty-ho. Sorry about that there. We catch up with them as they go around Worth up the hill. Want to try and keep as much speed through Camspa as you can. Don't really want to touch that inside curb. You want to push it, keep it tight, but then not let it spit you out too much on the outside of Camspa. Then rush down that hill and heavy braking down into the Claxa. Some people are going to bludgeon me for butchering that word. It's either La Claxa or La Sica, but it could be La Sica, but I've not had it pronounced to me correctly, so I'm going to butcher it in my English. Call it that. Up round Blanc Sabadell, through Europa Car, down through the RACC chicane. This is where we're going to see a lot of these getting upset here because they've got massive curves heading out of these, and then it is round New Holland and onto the start-finish straight again for these lap times. Right, let's see what's going on with... What's going on here? Let's see what's going on with the live timings after that there. Sorry, I do apologise. Well, we have hit 2 drivers with 152s. That is Joker and Original John T. Will take first and second for the time being. But now the rest are all in the 53s and above. Adam Piper third, Splash fourth, Liam New, AXR Liam fifth, Ashley Sharp sixth, Liam New seventh, Vector 42 in eighth, Groot in ninth, Chris Bruni in 10th, and then Rotary down in 11th there. So I don't know what's going on with him. He's normally a lot more involved, but maybe just had a bit of a bad outlap there. So let's see what happens on this next lap round. Let's jump on board with Vector, who does seem to be going a little bit sideways in that car. I think we may only get one more lap with this lap from it. I'm not sure. And they're now being very, very dirty. I don't know what you are doing with Ashley and Liam there. I just want to just get round there. Stop fighting. Stop fighting, just get round. Stick on board with our guy Adam Piper as he heads round Asika. Message me in the chat. I don't know. Let me know if I'm being if I'm just butchering the English language here. Let me know. I'm not sure at all. We got four viewers. Good evening, everyone. Let's see how things get on. Long left. We are going to be able to squeeze one more lap one more qualifying lap, just. I don't know what's happened behind there, but there's been a load of cars going on off. That's definitely one of them is Liam New. But hey ho, has anything changed in regards to live timings though? Yes, it has. We've got a lot more people in the 52s now. So what's happened with the lineup is now AXR Liam and AXR Joker first and second. Adam Piper hold on to that third position. Splash now up into fourth. John D pushed down to fifth. Ashley in sixth. AXR grew up to seventh. Evil Dragon in eighth. Vector 42 holding ninth there. And so is Chris Rooney. And no change for SSM Rotary. Maybe it's not a track that agrees with him. He's known to be a fast guy around these parts, so maybe it's a different layout, a different structure. Maybe he's just not feeling the RX7s as much as he did the Minis and the MX5s as we've done before in previous series. But hey ho, let's see what happens after this final lap. Oh, it is Liam with that livery. Damn you, Liam. That's a sexy livery. We don't like advertising on here unless we get money, but damn. And I think that's it for those guys, because they actually didn't manage to cross the line before the timer actually ran out. We have just got this front pack here, which have managed to squeeze just one more lap out, hopefully. They've actually got 42 seconds to complete this before it's not counted anyway. So let's see what happens. Adam Piper absolutely chucking away that last lap there. Lots of people just crunching that inner curb on this exit of the RACC chicane. Right, let's see how it lines up. Any changes? I think there was an improvement there by Joker, but it didn't push him any further up. So here we go. Results from qualifying are as such. Here we go. As I was saying, in qualifying we have AXR Liam first, AXR Joker second, Adam Piper third, STM Splash fifth, Original John T fifth, Splash fourth, Ashley sixth, AXR Group seventh, Evil Dragon eighth, Victor 42 ninth, 10th Chris Rooney and 11th SSM Rotary. Lights are about to go out. We've got one more red, green, and we're off. Good pull away there by Adam Piper. Managed to get stuck right into that right hand side. He didn't want to lose any space. Nothing changed as of yet. Liam and Joker both holding those first and second positions, and Piper in third. But here we go. It is all going to happen when we have to dive into this first elf corner. Liam holding the inside, just defending as hard as he can do there. Adam Piper potentially losing that third spot to Splash as they come up round Renault. Long sweeping corner here. Adam Piper managed to hold that third off to him. What has happened behind? AXR Group in fifth. John T still sixth. Evil Dragon seventh. Ashley in eighth. And so far, relatively argy-bargy less race. And we'll go around Repsol quite nice. And now this is going to be the tricky one. Dive down into Seat. Really good attacking corner. Unfortunately, it was not the right side of the track that Splash was on there, because he was really had the pins on Adam Piper here. So this is going to be the main fight for the time being, it seems. It's Splash on Adam Piper, and then AXR Group, that's Mr. Schauler behind him in fifth. What's going on behind everyone? I've seen a lot of movement from Ashley Sharp, Rotary, and Liam New there, and Vector diving down on the inside, wants to see if he can get up on these points. And oh, lots of argy-bargy going on here. So now Vector's been dropped back down again. And he's having to hold off Liam New side by side with him here as they go down into the chicane here. Both of them pushing really hard. Oh dear, Ethan Graham, none of them really care about that last bit of the chicane at all. Down around New Holland, and Vector unfortunately has dropped down into 10th. And then we have Chris Rooney in 11th. I don't know if he had a bit of an off situation there, because he's got a good 11-second gap between him and 10th place. Vector, Evil Dragon now has got a gap between him and Vector in 9th. That is a 1.3 second gap. Let's try and close down that gap between him and Ashley Sharp and Ethan Graham there as they dive round through Elf and up to Renault. Holding off the power, then nail it down towards that Repsol corner. And it seems we are having movement just in front though. It is 5th versus 6th, Group versus John T. And John T has just taken a bit of grass and he's going to lose out to that position because, yeah, Group does have the better line going into Seat. To head down the hill towards Worth, this 90-degree left-hander up at the hill. It's got sort of corkscrew feel to it. Hold a lot of pace through there and push out, but you don't want to push too hard because there is a big old sleeping policeman wanting to just disrupt your car settling on the balance. Settling balance, what am I saying? I'm down to the top 4. Splash now, still in 4th, still trying to push Adam Piper for that 3rd position. Adam Piper also trying to make sure he can try and keep his hopes alive for maybe a 2nd or 1st, but not actually anything changing between 1st, 2nd and 3rd since the beginning of this race so far. Only a half a second gap between both of them there, and no one really getting that RACC chicane down really well. But it does look like Adam Piper maybe got down a little better than AXR Joker, as he's now up on the inside there. And let's have a look. Splash, yeah, no, he's just too far away to be able to get a hold of any form of tow there. Adam Piper now up. No, I thought he was going to move to 2nd. He didn't. He dropped back. And he took Elf actually nice and slowly there. Gained all that time back and is right up behind Joker now as they go up round through Renault. This corner really wants to push you out. It was sorry about that there. A little bit of argy-bargy going on there, and Groot getting the manoeuvre shoved on him by Adam Piper. And Splash getting involved in that action and actually squeezed this way in through there as well. Splash up into 3rd. Can he hold it? He can for the time being, but I don't know what's going to happen now on the right race down towards Worth. Oh yeah, Jokers have to back off unfortunately. So Splash has managed to secure that. He's going to thank Mr. Piper for that 3rd position, because if it wasn't for his actions, he would have not been able to sneak through up behind him there. So Adam Piper now up into 2nd. AXR Liam in his sights. Man has not been challenged for 1st as of yet in this race. Has actually managed to hold quite a comfy lead for the time being. He's not had to drive defensively in any manner or form, but with Mr. Piper that might have to change. Splash also, can't forget about him. He is just waited with bated breath in the wings. He knows what Adam Piper can be like. He knows he can just sit behind him and possibly work with him and get those 2 good spots. And then when they're fighting for the top 2, then that's when it's fair game. More things lighting up behind us. AXR Joker want to get that spot back on the STD. SDM Splash. Sorry, mate. He is clean, ladies. He's absolutely clean. And 1st place has also been taken by Adam Piper, but can it be held as Liam is on the inside line now? No, he's got that back as they go up round Renault. And could Adam Piper actually lose out? No, he is closed off Joker, who I thought might come and sneak up on the inside. No, he did sneak up on the inside. He's actually taken that spot. That has Adam Piper down into 3rd for a second. Now back up into 2nd, now down to 3rd again. But the problem is he does have the inside line into the Seat corner here. But no, Joker's just got that little bit more ahead of him, so he just can't take it back yet. Maybe around Worth, can anything be done? No, he's had to fall back into line. And for the time being, Joker's like, no, that's the right to wrong, unfortunately. I've got my 2nd position back. Thank you very much, sir. How is everything going on behind these guys? And it sticking with the same lineup at the moment. It is AXR Liam 1st, Joker 2nd, Piper 3rd, Splash still 4th, Groot still 5th, and John T still 6th. How's it all going at the back? It is Rotary in 7th at the moment, trying to close down a 1.6 second gap between him and original John T in 6th position. And then we've got Evil Dragon and Ashley Sharp were normally battling it away together, and probably will do again after Evil just took that little spill into the gravel there, losing a load of time. And he's got to make sure he does the chicanes well to try to come that. Oh dear, neither of them did that well there, Ashley. that would some would say that would be cheating, my good man. I don't know. It would only be cheating if he actually makes the move now over the next 3 corners, which I think is the rules. You're not allowed to then make a move over the next 3 corners because that was inferior time gained. There might be challenges about that, but he has lost it straight back again. Pushing too hard through Elf, having to give that 8th position back and drop back down to 9th. Renault corner it is. And now it's all fair game. Oh dear. I don't know what happened now. I don't know if there was a bit of late braking by Evil Dragon or what happened there, but it seems Ashley caught his bumper and made him go a bit wiggly, but that is him up into 8th and Evil Dragon down into 9th. Vector now only 600 of a second behind Evil Dragon. Oh, and they come back. Actually, I'm guessing he's apologising for that little bump there and giving that position back. That's beautiful sportsmanship, but it has left him open to Vector 42, who's going to come and try and do something to upset Ashley Sharp's day. Ashley, let's let me know if you did a Vector's livery again, or was that one by his own design? Because that's not, again, that's not a bloody bad livery at all. Dive down through Lacluxia. You know what? I'm going to have to Google it after this. How do you pronounce it correctly? Lacixia? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ashley. Oh dear, Ashley. A bit of to and fro between you and Vector there. Both holding their line, both keeping it, but Ashley unfortunately has lost it. He's dropped down into 10th for now. And Vector is 9th, but we have got the long start for the straight to see what happens. And it is neck and neck. Vector is going to drop back behind him for this corner. Let's move back up the field and see what's going on here. Rotary has caught back up with the back of the front pack. He's still in 7th, but he's now in slip. He's now in biting distance, so let's see what he can do. John T still in 6th, Splash still in, oh no, Splash down into 5th, AXR Group now up into 4th. That's going to do it well for the points, seeing as he's leading at the moment. But that 4th position is being challenged by Splash, who's got him around the outside of Siat. That's not going to be a corner he's going to be able to take it back on. He's not, he's going to slip back down into 5th. Bide his time to see when he can go to try and attack again. Jump back up with the top 3. Adam Piper still on the coattails of Joker, and Joker still on the coattails of Liam. Liam holding that. It has just been a constant movement between, you know, literally. Oh, what a manoeuvre done by Adam Piper down on the inside to what? That was really well done. Lacluxia. He's got that 2nd place. He's bullied his way in there, and you know what? He sees a gap. He's going to take it. He did do, but has left him on the outside now. So he's dropped back down into 3rd. But just letting Joker know, right? You can't rest on your laurels, young man. I'm going to be at you anytime he can. And yeah, just no one getting that last chicane down at all. And can anything be done now? As everyone is definitely within slip and attack of each other going down this start finish. Looking for late dives, some fishing coming out. We're having a look there by John T. Can he make a manoeuvre? John T, Adam Piper trying again for 2nd. Not being able to do it. Still trying to hold on to the inside through Renault, but he can't take it there. AXR Group wants to take a piece of his action here. He wants to get involved. Adam Piper is, you know, having his digs, having his chances, and with that, you know, losing time and giving opportunities to the drivers behind him. So AXR Group is going to try and want to take advantage of that. And he has done. He's dived down the inside here through Siak corner. And it has done. It's pushed Adam Piper down into 4th position. Really well played there. Really well played there by Group. Really well done. Up into third he goes, and round Worth they go. Adam Piper going to be fuming in his car. How long we got left? We've only got 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock of this 20-minute race. Only been 7 laps so far. I can't believe it. It's actually been all go, go, go. Not too much in the way of action happening in this track, really, compared to others. We've had some really nice little manoeuvres being done from AXR Group. The guy to watch at the moment in third. Adam Piper in fourth. He is going to be challenged soon by John T, who's actually managed to make his way up into fifth, and Splash is dropped down into seventh. So, oh dear, what is going on there? Adam Piper getting all wiggly. I don't know if that's... Yeah, he just took that corner wrong, and John T's just right up behind him now. Don't know if he's actually lost a bit of wind out of his sails because of that. Can anything be done at the end of this straight? I don't think it can be. But as I was saying, Rotary is now up into sixth. Splash is now down into seventh. Can anything else be done? Back end being just hooned round by the American there. And it's making the car twitch. Very nice car, gets a really nice drifty feel. But as soon as you just push it that fraction of an angle too far, it will start twitching out and you're going to bite you back. But look at that. So far, Rotary. Look at that time. Rotary's actually come back from miles back there and has actually got a staggering time of 1:51 so far. Fastest lap of the race. I don't know if that is currently the situation for him. But he is a man who is determined, so he'll be wanting to chase all of that down. As they head up now to Cancer. Carry as much speed as you can through these corners. Don't want to push too hard and get into that gravel trap. They head down the hill towards the Cluxer. There's Crew diving down on the inside there, trying to... He's lost that third position. I can't believe I just missed that. I do apologise. He's actually now dropped down into fifth. So something terribly wrong has happened there. No, he's got fourth position back. John T was going to see if he can do that, but he can't. Oh, John T losing it there, fishtailing everywhere, but managed to hold on to his position. He's left a lot of argy-bargy behind him, so Rotary will now wants to just get past, and so does Splash. Unfortunately, the wind that they had in their sails has been sufficiently knocked out for this start-finish straight. And it is back to the standard. Our Liam first, Joker second, and Adam Piper third. Not much changing. Less than 5 minutes left on the clock. And let's get back to the backpack and see how they're getting on. Evil Dragon currently in 8th, or 9th, actually been fighted out between Vector 42 and Evil. But Ashley Sharp just in the background there, trying to get enough for slip. Not enough. For the time being, Vector 42 has got that position. Liam trying to dive up the inside to spook him. Vector's not just pushed far too hard through Elf there. Lost a lot of time and a lot of space, and he's left himself open round Renault to Evil. Evil managing to take a really good line round there, actually picked himself into 8th position. But he has got the outside line where Vector has got the inside. Round Repsol. And he's taken advantage of that, and 8th position is back. While all this is going on, Ashley Sharp is waiting and biding his time in 10th. He's closed that gap down significantly. It was half a second. He's now accidentally just kissed the back of Vector 42, and that's really helped Liam New in 8th currently, who's going to gallop away with a little half a second gap there between 9th and 10th. Let's see what's going on. Chris Rooney there back in 11th. This is what's going on with the top 3. Still Liam, still Joker, still Adam Piper, but what's going on behind here? Gru in 4th. Wanting a challenge for that 3rd position. Mr. Piper being a man of the art when it comes to extending elbows out. Not let him pass. Him and Gandalf share a lot in common. That was a Lord of the Ring reference there. If you don't get it, look it up. That was funny. thought I had something going on in the chat. Let's have a look. Nothing at the moment. Good evening, our free viewers who are watching tonight. I hope you're watching with bated breath as I bring you the commentary of the RX7 Cup tonight. Not much really going on. I'm going to be brutally honest. Oh, there is some action there. Some very shovey action there by Groot. And he's gone past Adam Piper. Adam Piper managed to hold on to that, so at least held on to fourth. Lucky he didn't drop down further than that, but he may get a bit of the old red mist come up here. So Groot's now got to watch out. He can't take any nice wide and fast angles through any corners because Adam Piper will just completely dive bomb him, given the chance. And nothing being done as they head round Leclerc at the moment. Sika? I don't know. I keep trying. Every time I keep trying, I ain't got a clue with it. And there we go. Adam Piper now making that late lunge into the Europa car corner. And he has made it. Following the sort of same tactic as what Mr. Groot did, which was a sort of, I'm going to dive down the inside and then possibly use you as a bouncing mechanism. And with that, he's got that position back. Groot, unfortunately, has got a massive gap between him and Piper now, so nothing on the start-finish straight is going to work to his favour. Can anything be done by John Thompson? He's been waiting patiently in fifth all race to see if he can get a further position. At the moment, he's not been able to get it. He has been denied. But then saying that, so has Rotary and so has Splash behind him. Rotary coming back from 11th place on this grid to get up to 6th, so can't fault this man at all. And give him any chance, he will climb higher. He's just looking for that window, and this could be it. He's looking down the inside here. Nope, not going to try and make it quite yet. And that is Adam Piper trying to fight off Joker and get into second. He has done. He may have just used the same tactic was used on him by Groot in the previous lap. Don't know if it's a tactic which can be possibly lodged a complaint against. That was not the right corner to try and go around the outside on Joker. He did have the legs on Adam Piper, but what's he going to do here? For the time being, nothing. He's going to sit tight. Groot is going to see what he can do. What is happening behind there? Groot just overshooting the corner and taking everyone with him. But what it has done, it has put Rotary up into 5th. So unfortunately, John Thompson has now dropped down to 6th. So go round Eurocar. And oh no, what has happened there? What has happened there? Oh, Rotary, my man. Well, unfortunately, he took something wrong there and it all went badly for him. Sorry, missed the end of that there. So, in first was Liam, Adam Piper second, Joker third, Groot fourth, John T fifth, Splash sixth, Rotary seventh, Evil Dragon potentially is going to be 8th. Let's have a look. Oh, some wild shenanigans through this last chicane here. Oh, it could be changing. Oh, it has changed. Ashley's up now into 9th. Evil Dragon looked like he's going to take 8th place on this there, but quick manoeuvring around that last chicane there by Ashley. He's got in 9th position, and Vector has got 10th, and that is Chris Rooney in 11th. And what a race. Now we look forward to the next 20 in reverse order. That will mean Chris Rooney will be in first, Vector will be in second, followed by Ashley and then Liam New, and then the rest of the pack all behind him there. Congratulations to that man. Clean race, pole position, held it all to his own there. Really well done, really well done. Let's keep those race results up just for the time being. See if there's anything being said in the chat. Right, there's anything going on. Uh, there's yeah, yeah. There's been some commentary. There's been some commentary. Not many absolute moves, John. Yeah, John being given a bit of rib there for us. Some crazy manoeuvres there, which unfortunately did knock Ethan Graham out. And yeah, we'll see what happens to that there. He's not happy about that. So there could be something there. And well, it seems Chris Rooney, the reason why he was unfortunately dropped back to last, he shifted the car into reverse at the start, lost 20 seconds at the beginning. No wonder he's so far behind everyone else. He literally, when everyone went forward, he went backwards. Right. Got back within 2 seconds of 10th, then spun on the last lap. He did indeed, Mr. Rooney. You did indeed. Right. Let's see how everything continues. What is this here? Lovely jubbly. Right. Now waiting for the next round to start. Bear with me, I am going to just mute myself quickly while I grab a quick swig to drink. There we go. Next round will start soon. We're just going to get a few people going around and doing some practice laps. Ashley has said 5 minutes until we start the next round, so hopefully that won't be too long. I am going to roll myself a cigarette in due course. That normally takes me about 5 minutes. That should hopefully cover exactly what I need to do. If anyone else wants to obviously get more information about any other leagues we do with Full Throttle Racing, we come look at our Facebook page. We do a British touring car sort of homage, would be the best way to describe it, where we have, again, in Gran Turismo Sport, several cars that we then put with old liveries from back generally in the 90s era, and it is absolutely mega. That is commentated by our guy Mr. Liam New, this guy here. Let's just pop him up there. He's normally on the commentary box for that there with a colleague of his choosing. That should be a one to watch. Also, there could be other things that we well, we actually are flowing a load of other ideas for other things that we can do. Come to our Facebook page. We've also got a Discord. If you like this and you want to hear more commentary from myself or any of the other FTR races, obviously hit the subscribe button, hit the alert button, and give us a thumbs up so you like what you see. I'm now going to quickly make my cigarelli. We are back for round 2. Flashing from Vector on the front line, so here we go. That is Chris Rooney in first, Vector second, Ashley Sharp in third, Evil Dragon 4th, Rotary in 5th, Splash 6th, John T 7th, Groot 8th, and then we have our front line at the back here. Let's see how they get on. Waiting for that green light to appear, red light is on, and we are go, go, go. Oh, Chris Rooney, what has happened to him again? Terrible start from him. He seems to be cursed at this track this week. He got off the line there and then, I don't know, it looked like he stalled it. But there we go. Right, let's put Vector in first. Well, now currently in second. He might be able to claim that spot back as they go round through Elf there. But Ashley Sharp up into first. Evil Dragon want to squeeze past into second as well. He has done. But it's going to be bouncing between him and Vector all the way round Renault here, as Ashley does have the inside line and hopefully he'll be able to hold it as they come down towards Repsol. Splash there and everyone else argy-barging in the way. This is normally the race that we see a lot more action happening on. Let's see what's going on further back. Evil in second, Splash up into third. Ashley now dropped down to 4th. Oh, it's going everywhere. So Ashley now in 4th, Evil Dragon up to first. No, now it's Vector 42. And it is all go, go, go. Oh, really argy-bargy this round. Right, okay, here we go. It's going to be one of those, it seems. It's going to be one of those. Vector 42 holding that first position for the time being. Splash now up into second. He's going to be one to watch out, because once he gets in those top spots, it's hard to get out of. Evil Dragon back into third, and unfortunately Ashley Sharp there just catching some gravel in the background and has dropped him a lot further back. He's down in 6th, he's now 7th. And the first time we go round the first set of chicanes, and it's John T who wants to take on that third place of Liam New. Group right behind him there, going to sneak right past, so a lot more argy-bargy right behind him. I want to see what's going on there. So Ashley's trying to take on the likes of Adam Piper and Rotary. Rotary's definitely going to want to get back up there after what happened to him in the last round. He's not happy about that. So let's see what he can do. Unfortunately, Chris Rooney back down in 11th there. Another shocking start. I don't know what happened to him. We'll find out from him afterwards, but unfortunately not a brilliant start from there. So at the moment, Vector 42 holding on to that first position. Splash not managing to be able to make a manoeuvre on him quite yet, but you know, Hold My Glass comes into mind. In third position right at the moment is Evil Dragon, as he's trying to stave off literally the ocean of, oh there we go, Vector now dropping down, really far dropping down. He came flying off through Repsol, and that has left Splash with a massive 1.4 second gap in the lead. Evil still in second for the time being, but it looks like Groot's going to try and make a manoeuvre up on the inside here into next corner. No, he hasn't. He's dropped back down into third. He's going to buy this time. He knows he's got 20 minutes. He knows he can get it at some point. It doesn't have to be right now. He's got the likes of John T right up behind him as well. That will help him just go through. And then you've got AXR Groot as well. Behind those two is Adam Piper in 6th. Vector 42, who's dropped back down into 7th. And there we are. Joker wants to get past him. Can't quite. Heavy braking down into Le Croix. And Joker has got that potential 7th position. No, he hasn't. Ooh. He did take it from Vector on the inside there, but Vector just held his line. And through the next set of corners, that worked in his favour, and they still do now until this chicane here. Now, Joker has managed to squeeze back up into 7th and just stave him off before the long run down onto the straight there. So yeah, it's actually really worked out in his favour. Let's see how the top has got on. Splash now absolutely decimating the lead. 1.7 seconds at the moment. Evil Dragons do well in second, holding off the pack behind him. And it is Groot now who's up into third. John T in 4th, Liam in 5th, and Adam Piper in 6th. Groot just getting a little bit sorry there, a little bit of a tyre squeal. And that's going to just really difficult corner, Renault, with these cars. They half make you want to understeer a lot of the way through, and then if you just push that bit too much, you get snap oversteer. And there we go. Really well done there by Jonty. Really well done. Did the switch back and is now up into third really beautifully, and that's pushed Group down into fourth. Group now under a threat from AXR Liam, but we need to watch out for John T, who wants to try and make this manoeuvre on Evil Dragon as soon as possible, and see if he can track down SDM Splash, or STD Splash, as I made a boo of earlier, and that's not helped him there. John T just back end twitching, and with that gave Group space to get back in front, and he has done. Third position taken by him, taken back by John T now, but Group's got the inside line through this hairpin. What is going on here? AXR Liam, what on earth are you done there? I think Evil Dragon got the worst out of that one, but I would definitely say that was some form of dive bomb done by him there, because he just dived in and used 3 cars as a cushion there. So we'll definitely see some flack for this in the case. After, we're definitely going to see something for this after race. Right, for the time being, we have got Splash up in first. 3.8 second gap. I'm going to say, unless he does something horrendously bad, that is going to be him in first until the end of this race. Now, sorry, I'm going to give you as much camera time as I can do now, Splash, because as for that, it's going to be off your Group in second. AXR Liam cheekily up into third. John T wants to take that spot back. Not quite got the space as of yet, and Adam Piper is in the head of that little 3-man pack for 5th, 6th and 7th. With him, Joker and Rotary. They want to really work together here and see if they can catch back up that sort of front pack there, and they can then start all attacking. As everyone's now starting to chase down everyone. John T eyeing up Liam. Not manoeuvre made just yet. Keeping in biting distance. Adam Piper trying to close that half a second gap between him and John T. Not an easy task. John T is winner of our Season 2 championships for the MX-5, so he is more than capable. Is our guy from the USA. Through the hairpin they go, up the hill, round the first chicane. John T just unfortunately increasing that gap here between him and third position Liam. I'll tell you, he actually took that corner really well. But then had a twitch after it, because again, everyone keeps going over the stupid policeman and wondering why it's unsettling their car. It is obvious. Group now being bore down upon by AXR Liam. No love lost between teammates, and Group pushes too hard through Elf there, but for the time being, Liam can't make a manoeuvre back, but he is right up his chuffer round Renault, and that is, who was that just going stupidly wide round there? That was John T. That has dropped him all the way back to 6th. That's pushed Adam Piper up into 4th, and you know what? The one person you want to have behind your bumper is Adam Piper, and that's going to be right up behind AXR Liam. He managed to stave him off for the majority or parts of race 1 this evening, when he was in 2nd position, Adam Piper, but we will see. At Rotary, this is where we like to see him. Ethan Graham up in 4th position. Go on, lad. Bit of oversteer twitch there, but he held that on. Held that. Round we go. Down the hill. Can anything be done? Can Rotary chase down Liam? Can Liam lose that 3rd position? I'm not saying I'm not rooting, sort of wishing ill will against him. It wasn't won in the fairest of manners. So with that, I feel that he doesn't deserve it. But we shall see. We shall see. He was race leader of race 1, and very much so. He qualified first, and he just held that all the way through. Never got challenged, so he's more than capable. So I never actually got to see him attack and overtake in the first race, so that manoeuvre was a bit shocking. But here we go, Rotary right up behind, slipstream, and he's going for the dive down the inside here. Can a manoeuvre be made? Not quite, he's going to tuck back in. Breaking down for Elf. Liam just trying to take that tighter defensive line. Rotary using the advantage of being behind him and just using all the track here as they head round Renault. The gap they're getting ever smaller. The problem is, if Liam can't get past Gru, that means he's just going to get held up for other drivers to start catching back up to him. And nothing being done yet there. I thought there might be a manoeuvre made around Seat, but there wasn't. Rotary really close now, within biting distance. This man loves a podium. Once you get him on one, it's very hard to shift him off one. Much the same with the driver just behind him, that is Adam Piper. For the moment, isn't doing anything too attacking on Rotary in front of him, but I'm going to assume that they want to work together at this moment in time. We're midway through the race here, and unless there's a massive boo-boo made, which there was a little bit there by Rotary, he pushed a bit too hard from that corner, and Piper's now going to try and take advantage of that, but so did AXR Liam, and Rotary couldn't actually have him on the outside here, going down towards the Europa car. He's got third. Oh no, what's happened to Liam now? I don't know if he got caught a little bit by Mr. Piper's back end, but Rotary's now up in a third. And that has dropped AXR Liam down into fourth, and Mr. Piper is now going to be wanting to hunt him down and take that spot from him as well. Gru definitely going to be signed a massive sigh of relief there. He has now been given that second place with a good second gap between him and Rotary in third position. But he has got 8 minutes left, so that second gap could easily be closed down between those two. And we're not even going to speak about our first place at the moment. Look at that, 4.2 seconds ahead of everyone else. Our man Splash, give us a wave, Splash. Hey buddy, how you doing? Breaking down, or braking, going into Repsol. And then Gru in second. Rotary, as I said, has just managed to get that third position. AXR Liam holding fourth for the time being. Adam Piper not managed to unsettle him quite yet. No, Adam Piper isn't going to upset him. It's going to be on original John T. So I've missed something there. John T is now in fifth. Adam Piper's now down into sixth. And we've got Joker in seventh. So something has definitely happened there. At the back of the pack, we have got Evil in eighth. Good 4.2 seconds away from 7th position. Another 4.4 seconds behind him is Ashley, who is starting to be catched, by the likes of Mr. Rooney down in 10th, and Vector, who's unfortunately moved all the way back down to 11th. So I don't know what's happened with those guys, but maybe some argy-bargy or someone has definitely found the gravel trap. That has popped them all the way back down there. Catch back up with the top spot lot. You know what, if there was track limits put on, a lot of these drivers would have had penalties by now, because that last chicane has been absolutely abused. Absolutely abused, I tell you. 4.4 second gap between second and third, and then also to third and fourth. Nothing really can be done at the moment. AXR Liam having to do a defensive line through Elf, and with that not carry as much speed. John Thompson trying to attack on him here, keeping the speed up round through Renault and down to Repsol. He has got the inside line now. Can he do anything to AXR Liam? Now he has got the inside line. Can he hold him off? He's pushed up into fourth, but he has now not got the inside line heading into Seat, so can he hold him? Let's have a look. Fourth it's his, Ooh, side by side they go down towards the 90-degree left-hander. And he has dropped back down into fifth for the time being. But watch out, Adam Piper, there we go, has made his way through. Bit of a chubby argy-bargy, I think, possibly there as well. John T particularly happy with that. So that's pushed him back down to 7th. Now AXR Joker's up to 6th. Adam Piper's 5th. And AXR Liam, oh, potentially being pushed down into... Oh, what's happened there? AXR being Liam knocked by his teammate Joker. And that did push him off, and he managed to hold his 4th place for the time being. But Adam Piper's still holding 5th, and Joker not being able to do much at the moment. Oh, everyone going a bit sideways. You want them to be 2 cars wide around these corners. And everyone's settled back in for the time being. Right, let's see how we're getting on. Splash got it's extended about 5.7 seconds. He's just off into the distance. But the person who is under attack is AXR Group by Rotary. He is in 2nd position. Can they do anything into Elf there? Nothing for the time being. Rotary's looking to see if he can keep the speed up and do the switchback. It's all going to be how he lays himself out now through Renault. He's taking the sort of wide and tucked in tighter. So he may be able to get the inside line down into Repsol. And try and make a manoeuvre either there or possibly into Seat. So Seat is a corner that once you've got that inside line and you've stuck it, you've definitely got it into the next couple of corners. And he is doing inside line being done. Late braking, taking on Groot. Side by side, they are going round Seat. He's taking that spot. No, they're not. He's still got it, Groot. They're side by side, down towards Roof. He's had to dip back in. Heavy braking and carry as much speed and momentum up this hill as they can do. And then around this 90 degrees, so many corners on this track are on the concave, which basically means instead of the track leaning into the corner that it's going around, it's leaning out of the corner, so it makes the car want to, just by force of momentum, push further out off the apex than it would do naturally. And oh dear, we've just had someone just absolutely oh yeah, that was John T. I don't know what happened there. Unfortunately, John T, we've had a DC. It's a shame that he was, yeah, I can't believe it. I think he was in 7th. Yes, he must have been in 7th, because now Evil's dropped up into 7th. Something's definitely happened there, because Adam Piper's miles behind, and Evil Dragon's actually managed to catch up to him there, so Lord knows what's happened there. AXR Liam in 5th, AXR Joker in 4th, and at the moment the fight is between AXR Group and SMM Rotary for 2nd and 3rd. And that's where all the action is at the moment. So we're going to stick with these guys. So we may start seeing teammates all work together here. 3 teammates, same team. One of them actually championship leader at the moment with 86 points. That's our man in 2nd. That is Groot, or Rob Schauer. But Ethan Graham wants to start coming back onto his usual winning form and see what other podiums he can get. He's got 3rd for the time being. Oh, a little bit of a twitch. But can he get 2nd? And he's going to try and send it up on the inside there. He can do late braking. He's got that spot from Groot. And if he makes it stick, he can actually work in his favour for the next few corners. A lot of the first section, sort of 3rd section of this track, if you make a manoeuvre, the way the corners are laid out, you can really be pounced back upon if you don't time it correctly. But where Rotary did it there, you have got a nice sort of easy layout of corners where you can hold your 2nd position or hold the position you've just taken for a substantial amount of time now. So round we go, down towards Europa corner, or Europa car. No one seems to be able to take that corner at all. And the one who had it worst on that lap was definitely AXR Liam. Just got all over the place. That's what happens, guys. You've got to stop going over the sleeping policeman. You've got to stop going over the sleeping policeman. And with that, you'll actually not get an unbalanced car. But hey ho, don't listen to me. I'm not the one driving. Last lap. As you can imagine, our guy already round Renault, heading down towards Repsol, is SDM Splash. Amazing performance by this man. He's got himself into 1st, he's stuck at it, and he's just carried it home. along with that damn sexy livery. In second, Rotary. Starting to make a bit of a gap between him and Groot. 0.6, 0.7 to the second. Groot is now going to try and be challenged by teammate Joker. Xavier McIntosh. Shaula doesn't know what he's going to do. He's going to have to just hold him off now. He's going to have to just play defensively. And AXR Joker is just going to see what he can do. See if there's anything that he can put on. The timing. Oh! Just a little too hard there, I think. Group there in front of him. Nothing for the time being. I think we are pretty safe in saying that it is going to be a first, second. Well, I want to see what happens with the fourth here. Joker not doing himself any favours, catching a bit of the gravel trap there. Right, let's catch back up with first position. This is SDM Splash coming across the line in first position. Congratulations, my man. In second is Rotary. Sterling effort by that man there today. Coming from last in the first one to about mid-pack, and the second one getting up into second. Then third is AXR Groot, then Joker fourth, AXR Liam fifth, Adam Piper sixth, Evil Dragon seventh, Ashley in eighth, Chris Rooney actually in ninth, and Vector down in 10th, well, possibly down in 10th. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. What a race. What an absolute race. Congratulations to SD. Why do I keep want to call him STD? Well, congratulations to Splash. 5 positions raised and literally dominated once he got into that first position. Guys, there will definitely be some judges adjudication after this. I hope you've had a good time. If you want to come back and listen to this again next week, we're back next Thursday. Let me just check which track we're at. Next track is... Oh, can't I see it on mine here? Nope, nope, nope. No. So, it's not in there. There we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, Monza! We are for some fun action at Monza next week. Yes, we are. No, we're not. This is 5, yes, we are. No, yeah, 5 and 6 this week. So Monza next week. Off to Italy from Spain. From me, it's Daxy, man. Night night.